Hello everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome to another DIY Minecraft. In today's episode, we're going to build yet one more house in our nice little village that we're building up, little town. And I thought it would be kind of fun if we started off with stone brick once again. Okay, so we've begun laying our foundation. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alrighty. So we're going to go 10 this way and 12 this way. And just like that, we've already got the foundation built. Let's go ahead and have some fun. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to lay down a nice looking floor. Something simple, something easy, nothing too crazy. Our dear sheepy friend is hanging out with us as we build a really nice Minecraft house. We're just going to keep this probably right around 1 story. Nothing too crazy. And we're going to do this simple build, probably very, very simple. Well, I say simple. Oh, there goes the legs. But we're going to use kind of a blend of that style and that style of house. We're going to show how you can still get very simple designs from pretty much you can use the same build style and still achieve just a really, really nice looking house. So you don't always have to do, something super different. You could do something that incorporates other styles. Well, it incorporates the same style, but it's just built different. So I'm going to show you guys that kind of technique. So if you're trying to build something kind of on the fly, but you don't want to make it look the same but yet still different, you could do that. It's actually ridiculously easy and not that difficult. It's really not. Again, Minecraft is one of those games that's ridiculously easy. So we're going to go ahead and start off like that. Just like that. Real simple. Real basic. And I'm using this particular color of wood for this build because a dear friend of mine, well, I'll explain more later, but this relates to a dear friend of mine. Once again here, right here on YouTube, is a very sweet friend of mine, and we've been through a lot together. So, we'll talk more about that a little bit later. But the main objective is to get the walls built, and you can come in with an axe and decide where you want the windows at a later date. As you're kind of working this build up. So you'll find that makes it a little bit easier on you as you're building your house. You don't want to sit there and try to be it's just a lot easier to figure out the windows after the fact. Which there's nothing wrong with figuring out the windows a little bit later. And of course we can do other stuff besides the obvious. Again, this is our Minecraft world. We can do whatever we want. We can build our houses however we want. And again, this is just a simple build style. Very simple, very basic. Nothing too fancy, and it doesn't require a whole lot of materials to use, to do this up. Ran out of stone brick. And again, the main reason why I use stone brick is because it's so easy to get your hands on. It's one of my favorite materials, and I think it looks really good. I'm one that I don't mind simple. I don't mind easy and basic. If anything, it's sometimes the simple and easy basic stuff that looks the best, in my opinion. Leave your comments about that below. If you're like me and you enjoy this simple build style. So this is the part that it's not very exciting, and I've seen a lot of people building Minecraft houses that get very frustrated about this point. It's just not going fast enough for them, and they just don't enjoy this part of it. Myself personally, I don't mind it. Used to drive an ex absolutely crazy at the fact that I would just keep, it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me at all to take the time. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to build out, I like to go 2 blocks before I put a window. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. If anything, it adds a serious, uniform look to all of my houses. And a lot of times you would see, quite a bit of wall before you might actually, see window on a real house. So to me, that just kind of makes sense. Alrighty. So we'll come out here and collect any blocks that may have fallen and weren't picked up by us. There's still just plenty enough room where we're not too close to the water's edge. That's a major thing for me. I like to make sure that we don't get too close to the edge, so if we have a mob of some sort come into the village and that sort of thing, we can still get around the house and use that as a way to kind of protect ourselves from those mobs. You can kind of do like a cat and mouse thing, which is one of the reasons why I like that ability. And even though we're probably going to put up some lanterns in this house, I still like the ability to, I still like the ability to, be able to get around the house. Well, where was I going with that? I like the. I know I was still thinking about mobs. When you're doing a build like this, one of the things that I do like to do is, I'll put the torches up. That way you don't run into the possibility of having mobs spawn inside your house, because it's so dark and spooky inside. And I like the ability to be able to, to not be caught, with a mob inside the house. So I'll put torches up, even though I'm going to probably put lanterns up at some point. It's just kind of a thing to make sure, even though it's Minecraft, if you've got a lot of experience points, we don't want to give up those experience points. So it just makes sense to make sure that your character is protected. Alrighty. So what we're going to do from here is we're going to bring a bunch of stone steps with us, and you'll see why here in just a moment. And this is going to be one of those really, really cool things that we can do in our Minecraft world. So I'm going to go ahead and swap these around, and we'll start with a smaller stack. I've got 54 right here, and of course we'll probably use these up fairly quickly on this build. Okay, so we've got a nice little porch going now. And right over here, we're going to do the same exact thing. So it's like a front door, back door sort of thing going on. And there we go. So we've got that now. Let's go ahead. Let's have some fun with this. Okay, so what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to go ahead and kind of start off like this. We're going to just start off like this. And again, we can add all sorts of flair to our Minecraft build. We can do all sorts of nifty little things that some people just don't think to do. I mean, it's our Minecraft village. You do it how you want. It's your world. You build it how you like it. Okay? And that's perfectly fine by me. You build your world as you see fit. Nothing wrong with that. You know what? I'm feeling a little crazy. Let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's add some corners. Let's add some corners to this nifty little house that we've got going on here. Look at that. Just look at that. Isn't that nice? Boy, this house is really, just another added layer to our Minecraft village. It's still simple yet elegant, and anybody can build this. Anybody can build this. Let's go ahead and, what Minecraft house would not be complete without the infamous chest right there. And let's go ahead and get a furnace. So now we've got a way to make our materials. And while we're at it, I've got some charcoal just laying here. We'll go ahead and put that in right now. And we need something to really contrast our house. So let's come back here. We're going to grab some iron ingots, and we're going to go ahead and start crafting our... Oh, I moved my iron ingots to another location. And we're going to come in here. And, oh, there, it's upstairs. What's wrong with me? Alrighty, we're going to grab our iron ingots, and we're going to grab about 4 iron bars. And let's go ahead and just going to have some fun. Just going to have some fun. Let's see how many of them we can make. Be able to make about 5 of these. Alright, 5 of those. You know what? That's an odd number. Let's go ahead and get one more iron ingot. One more iron bar. And we're going to just make an even number. That way we can, you know what? I'm feeling crazy. Are you guys feeling crazy? I hope you are. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and make a couple more. Boy, this is going to be special. Oopsie. You all didn't see that. Alrighty. So we're going to go ahead and put this little iron nugget back. And then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to come back. Well, let's see. Yeah. Well, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and there we go. And we'll only need 4. So we'll go ahead and put that one back. We'll grab some window panes. Again, if you're enjoying this Minecraft series, be sure to drop a like. And while you're at it, leave me a positive comment down below if you're really enjoying this series. I mean, I try to upload, pleasant content just like this for you guys to enjoy. And of course, it brings me a lot of joy to bring you guys a lot of joy, if that makes any sense to anyone. Alright, let's get our windows up. And now our little Minecraft house is starting to look like something special. Now, many of you by now are probably asking the question, Prince Magnum, why did you go with pink in your Minecraft house? Well, that's a good question. And let me explain. In one of the previous episodes, I built a very, built the House of Wolf, and it was dedicated to my dear friend, Mr. Spirit Wolf of Spirit Wolf Gaming. Well, him and I have been through a lot together. He's like a brother to me, and he as I've gone through a lot of stuff, even his missus has been right there, helping me get through some very tough times, and it just felt right to dedicate a house to her too, and to remind them both that I appreciate them very much, and it's in all of our lives we all need that someone special, someone to get us through tough times, And both of them have been right there with me long before my little lady stepped into the picture. So it seemed kind of fitting to do a very special house for them both right here in our little Minecraft village. And it's my way of saying thank you to both of them for being there for me to get me through some really tough stuff. And because believe me, I don't know how well I would have fared if it had not been for very sweet, dear friends of mine, right here on YouTube. And sometimes we refer to this social media, and some people do make a very good living from, a platform just like this. They make a very good living, and I just felt it was necessary to show my thank you to them. And here we are now. I'm building a very, a house, dedicated to Miss Pinky, which is why the house is pink. So I've just felt that was just, it was one of those things I just had to do. I just had to do it. We're going to go ahead and grab our shears at this point. And I'm going to show you guys something really awesome. I've got a sheep roaming around over here. We're going to get some woolly wool, and we're going to build a really special bed that definitely would it's deserving to be in the Pinky house. Here, sheepy, 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 I need to take my shears to your woolly wool. Uh-oh, Mr. Horsey can't get out of there like that. There we go. Can't let Mr. Horsey stay all bottled up like that. That just wouldn't be right. So we're going to come over here and get Mr. Sheepy Sheep to give us some woolly woolly. There we go. And here in just a moment, he'll probably eat some grass, and we'll be able to get we've got enough. We've got enough. And boy, that house looks really special. Right next to the retro house. So, this is another one of those special builds dedicated to some very wonderful friends of mine, like family to me. And, what can you say to that? That's in one of these chests. That's what happens with old age. You forget things. And, it's in the House of Wolf. How silly of me to forget. Now, if I can just remember which one. Again, this is a very special series that I've been enjoying bringing to you guys. I know the missus. No, it's not in the House of Wolf. Where did I put that? May have to kind of cut away, and I may have to kind of locate where I put that. The flowers for making my dyes, because it's hard when you get older to remember everything. I could have swore it was in this house. Oh my goodness, I feel so silly right now. Maybe I did leave it up. Oh, I know where I put it. Okay. How silly of me. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And we'll take our woolly wool. go. This will look nice in our little house. I'm going to go ahead and put that right here. Because, you know, we will do a video soon and we'll decorate the inside of this house just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And give it that special touch that we who enjoy Minecraft can really do. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. And at a later date, we'll definitely have to, well, I don't know. You know what? You know, I'm feeling a little crazy. I'm feeling a little crazy here. Let's have some fun. There we go. Already. There we go. And we, of course, there's a ton more things that we can add to this house and just have all sorts of fun. But for right now, I believe it's time to sign our house. There we go. Whoops. There we go. There we have it. For now, I call that done. We can come back in at a later date and put in some really nifty items, and of course that'll be in one of the next videos where we do some more basic building materials right here in Minecraft. But in the meantime, get on over to Patreon. $1 a month grants you access to Cinnamon's Discord, and along with that, you know, all the proceeds from Patreon go right back into the project cars. Along with that, get on over to Teespring, check out the Prince Magnum channel merchandise, and of course anything that you purchase there, again, all proceeds go right back into the Prince Magnum channel to the project cars. So that does bring us to a wonderful stopping point in this particular video. I hope all of you enjoyed it. As always, get out there and work on a project. I don't care what it is, just do something with yourselves. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind go together like oil and water. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet and do something special for them today. And as always, for every last one of you out there, if no one out there has told you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you, and have a happy 24. Thank you.
You hear me? Wrong. This is wrong, man. Wrong, man. Wrong. My brains are. Oh.